Well, the NBN's released another Consultation Paper number 2, February 2025, and this one's quite interesting because basically it appears the NBN wants to get rid of fibre to the node, fibre to the curb as quickly as possible. So it's actually in consultation with the RSPs looking at other means of basically getting rid of it as fast as possible. So if we actually do a search on Retire, it comes up with managing Australia's migration to fibre. It's like, ooh, wow. So, basically it's looking at 3 other means of accelerating the upgrade to fibre, which I've just highlighted. So it's looking at proactive-led migrations, so making fibre an option when repairs are made or faults are found. So in other words, instead of repairing the copper, basically just replace it with fibre. So that's something new. So this is beyond fibre on demand. So these are the other things the NBN wants to consult with. And if the NBN and RSPs agree, it would start basically in about 18 months, I think from financial year 27 onwards. So not quite 18 months, I think. So that's the first one, proactive assurance-led migrations. And the second one is reconnections to the network default to fibre. So in other words, if someone's moving house or reconnecting their NBN service, then the default would be fibre. And then there would be the third one, the network-led targeted migration. So working with RSPs to migrate customers from legacy copper for network efficiency reasons. Well, basically that's really everyone on fibre to the node and fibre to the curb. So, but anyway, what does the NBN say? Fibre migration, so that FTTN and FTTC can be retired more quickly would enable the full realisation of benefits from fibre and put Australia on a similar path to many other countries. The extent to which this is prudent and efficient will depend on a range of practical and financial considerations. So, so the NBN, I think, really basically, and it should get rid of fibre to the node and fibre to the curb as quickly as possible. So then I'll just highlight this bit here as well, which is our approach to fibre upgrades is in line with global trends. Well, the global trend basically is to get rid of copper networks and replace them with fibre. So it's happening in Europe, it's happening in the UK, it's happening in places in the USA. So, it's happening, and it needs to happen here in Australia as well as quickly as possible. So, but so it mentions a couple of Telefonica there in Spain, Tetanor, not sure where that is, Chorus in New Zealand, which is, Chorus in New Zealand is basically going gangbusters, getting rid of it. They did have some fibre to node, and it's getting rid of it as quickly as possible. It's going gangbusters on that. So, but Chorus New Zealand on track to fully retire the copper network within its fibre footprint by the end of 2026. So there'll still be some other fibre that has to go. So some other copper wire has to go. I think their final target's 2030 or something. So, but it's good the NBN's actually looking at overseas after 10 years under the Liberals of basically shutting their eyes to the reality of what was happening overseas. So, this is good. So let's look at the third retirement bit. So let's just go through that again. So this is page 23. A migration, again I'll highlight this bit, migration to fibre so that FTTN and FTTC can be retired more quickly would enable a full realisation of benefits from fibre and put Australia on a similar path to many other countries. The extent to which this is prudent and efficient will depend on a range of practical and financial considerations. So, basically, as I said, the NBN wants to get rid of fibre to the node, fibre to the curb more quickly, and it's putting up more, more means of being able to do it other than just beyond fibre on demand. So it's basically seeking input from the RSPs, and the take up of fibre on demand is quite astonishing. It's actually a thing in the same document that NBN says it's actually exceeding its expectations. So clearly more people want it because it's much more reliable than fibre to the node, fibre to the curb, and even HFC and fibre to the basement as well. It's the most reliable fixed line technology. So yeah, so it's pretty obvious to me at least. The NBN wants to get rid of at least fibre to the node and fibre to the curb as quickly as possible. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'll put a link to this document in the video, so if you want to have a look at it, it's quite detailed and quite long. It's, you know, it's 94 pages, so you can take your time and have a look at it. Okay, thanks for watching.